At left field, there was a huge tree.
It was a big tree. It was almost like a challenge.
Light tower power. And when he hits it, they don't bring it back.
Dalen hit a home run that went over that tree in left field.
Good thing that tree was there, though, because it protected a lot of houses.
And he would just pepper that tree. It looked like it was a hailstorm during batting practice.
Dalen's one of those guys that had stupid pop, light tower power. Could be a 3-0 count. He's not getting a fastball. He's still getting my slider.
And I remember him hitting some balls that direction that were approaching those railroad tracks and thinking, that's a bomb.
The ball just jumped off of his bat. It was a different sound. It was a different look.
Dalen Holt was hard on baseballs, but when he wasn't, he could be hard on himself, which led to a memorable moment his sophomore year at Mesquite.
Dalen was very competitive and had a little bit of a temper when he didn't do well.
He struck out again. Got about halfway to the dugout, and he just launched his helmet.
There was probably some words that can't be repeated.
I looked over at Coach Barrington, and I said, get him.
I actually grabbed my hand through the fence, grabbed his jersey, and pulled him.
Before Doug could even get to him, Delia, his mom, had reached through the fence and grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him up and was giving him what's for.
It didn't fix it. There's probably another day at Baylor that she probably wanted to wring my neck.
Mesquite won 3 district titles in a row while Dalen was there.
Being honored in '96 and '97 as All-State, that was pretty cool.
He was with the Dallas Mustangs when they went to the Connie Mack World Series 2 years in a row.
Won it all in '96.
Dalen played in the College World Series, then in Japan as part of Team USA. He was a 3rd-round draft pick by the Oakland A's.
Dynamic Dalen was the offensive star.
But nothing will ever match what he did in 1999 with Texas A&M.
So this was a spread on sophomore year.
I remember during that season thinking, wow, this guy is hot, and he's hot for a whole year.
I want to say the first weekend I hit 3 home runs in one game.
Dalen broke the Aggies' single-season home run record literally in front of his Mesquite teammate, Sam Anderson, who was catching for UT.
He throws first pitch slider, and I like one hand. Somehow I caught the barrel of the bat, and it went out.
And so I come in after the inning's over, pitching coach Anderson jumped all over me because he said I told him what was coming. And I said, there's no way.
He goes, how did I tell him what's coming? He's out on his front foot.
Dalen had just so much God-given ability, and his time at A&M was over the top.
Dalen led the nation with 34 home runs, and the Aggies made it to Omaha for the College World Series.
I always teased him and said, hey, you stole all my RBIs, because he cleared the bases all the time. I mean, that was a magical season for him and for our team.
That year was just amazing. Whenever I was in there playing, it was just like, all right, I'm just see ball, hit ball, do what I'm supposed to do. To hit 34 home runs in 70 games, incredible.
People were just on fire. It was a great team to watch, and you know, and I don't want to give Dalen all of it, but you know, people want to see the home run.
Dalen played 5 seasons in the minors, making it to the AAA level before deciding to grow up, as he put it.
Hunter was born that year that I got released, and I had to grow up and get a job, and that was the best way in order to get a job was to go back. I think I only had 3 semesters left, so it didn't really take that long.
He promised me that in 5 years that if he hadn't made pro, he would go back and get his degree, and he did. We got an A&M degree.
Really, I think baseball develops people because you're dealing with failure so much. You learn how to do the ebbs and flows of a day-to-day life and a career.